Hey, yo, peace, family. This is Lord Jamar for the Yanadameen Godcast. And if you watch the Godcast, you know my number one sponsor is Miracle Food. That's right, Miracle Food, the perfect cleanse and reboot for a healthy immune system. And these times, you know a healthy immune system is very important. It's also anti inflammatory. Miracle Food has Moringa, black seed oil, beet root oil. It also contains CBD. Miracle Food is just what it says. Miracle Food. Brought to you by my brother, the Chakra Doctor. So this is a black-owned company, y'all. We promote black-owned companies here on the Godcast. Okay, so go to chakradoctor.org and get your Miracle Food today. Tell them Lord Jamal sent you. Peace.
I'll let you go peacefully.
11.
Yeah.
Let's get it. Drugs to cope with the way we live. They done turn the neighborhood into the Bay of Pigs. Kidnapped the fathers and enslaved the kids. Now they poisoning the water that they gave the kids. He ran from the cops, so they sprayed his wig. We gon' turn the precinct to the Bay of Pigs. Saw the crib like that's the way you live. Loaf bread, baking soda sitting in the fridge. My melanin garners hatred, it's sacred. Hussein Bolt, I'm too swift for the races. Drugs change the house structure. See my uncle smoke rocks downstairs, now the attic is in the basement.
Preview.
The reason why we're having a resurgence right now, talking about UFOs and shit like that, is because for a long time, these people have been waiting for the proper technology to be able to stage a fake alien attack on the people and blame it
Whoa. Lord J.
UFOs.
I think we might need a speaking code a little bit. Okay? You're claiming, Lord J, is what you're saying is they're trying to stage a fake UFO attack.
I don't
What is this based out of, my brother? Where are you getting this knowledge from?
I'm getting this from Research Project Bluebeam. This is knowledge that has been out here for years. Okay. They will use holograms. They will use technology that they will claim we don't have anything like that, but they have shit like that. You understand what I'm saying?
You froze up. Lord J, you froze up. Rewind select
You were frozen. I wasn't frozen. You look frozen.
You were frozen on my side. Rewind. Okay. Rewind selector. Say it again, just in case.
They will use super realistic holograms. Thank you. First name, last name. They will use hang on, damn, these things move fast. Super realistic holograms to make it appear. Holy shit, but I saw the shit right above my head. I was in New York and I saw there was a giant disc or whatever the fucking case may be. Don't believe the hype, no matter what you see, what you think you see. But real rockets were coming out of it. Oh yeah, the rockets might be, the destruction might be real, but the fucking what you're looking at up there is not real. You know what I mean? But they might shoot some shit out of it that makes real destruction. Oh yeah, that part probably will be real, but not the fucking appearance of what you don't believe your eyes. Another thing is they do have crafts that can make maneuvers that they claim they're not capable of making with man-made crafts, but they do have some crafts that they haven't showed you that are able to do certain things that they'll make you think people. So combined with those real crafts and these holograms, these motherfuckers is going to try to do a fake attack. Now you say, oh Lord Jamar, why would they try to do some shit like that? Okay, I'll tell you why. Because
I was just going to ask.
Because it's all about the new world order. Okay, so just like they want to have a one world government, a one world money, how do we help unify the world? Well, this thing that we're going through right now, this whole, you know, blam skemic, the fucking blam skemic is a worldwide blam skemic. You know what I mean? And so that right there is meant to try to unify the world in some kind of way. You know what I mean? Like, listen, you know, this affects us all as humanity. You know what I mean? So now let's just say you have a so-called enemy from outer space. And there is no outer space, people. There might be more land out of what we know, but there is no outer space as they claimed there to be. Anyway, so now that would now call for people to act like, listen, you know, we're getting attacked from otherworldly beings. We need to stop, you know, our petty, you know, we need to come together as the world, you know, because we're being attacked by a different world. We don't have time anymore to have borders and stuff, you know. It needs to be a one world, you know. So it will be in the name of, you know, trying to unify the world against the aliens. That, yeah.
And it's funny, it's strange. It's always okay. So we're in agreement that they've got aircrafts that the general public don't know about. An example would be the B-2 stealth bomber, right? Remember it was a top secret before it was released to the public, the B-2 bomber?
Yes.
Funny looking, bat looking plane.
Right.
So,
and if you would have saw that at that time before it was released, you might have thought that was a UFO.
Because it's shaped kind of like it's kind of shaped like this.
Yeah. Triangular pyramid type of shape.
Right. So, you know, you're right. That's not far out of the
No,
route.
I didn't say the sun, moon, and stars don't exist. Shut up. Niggas be saying some dumb shit. Did you just say the sun, moon, and stars don't exist? No, you asshole. I said space doesn't exist as you believe it to exist. It's not some endless vacuum where the stars are millions and millions of miles away and we're spinning through space. That's what I said. You fucking man. Niggas be annoying me with your non-listening asses sometimes.
Either they're not listening or they're trolling. One of the two.
Yeah, well, the trolls, you know, I'm quick to
send them to the block party.
What? So please don't
send
play
them to the block party.
What about solar facts? They're incorrect. I'm sorry. Hate to say it. Wasn't right. It was based on the knowledge that they had at that time, you know. Yeah. Solar facts are incorrect. That was just common school knowledge at the time. That wasn't God knowledge. Hate to say it. And I love my nation. That's why we need to revamp these. We need to renew our history because proper education or law corrects errors. You don't hold on to errors just because of out of tradition. But anyway,
what was he referring to? So what did he call it? Solar what? What was he referring to? He called it solar
facts. Those are some lessons that are in those are part of 5% lessons.
Okay, got you. So just to wrap it up, I was going to tie it in what I was about to say earlier, Lord Jamar, was that the B-2 bomber was released, and like you said, people could have identified that as UFOs prior to knowing. But it's just weird. I think you're right. You're onto something, because why are these UFOs always hanging around like a Navy ship? You know, it's not that hard to figure out. Just put two and two together.
Yep, he was wrong about that. Go ahead.
You know what I mean? Why are they always hanging around Navy ships? It's not that hard to figure out.
Yeah, because the Navy's the one launching them. Like,
yeah.
Come on. Like, stop it.
Yeah.
Stop the bullshit. Like, we can't take nothing that these motherfuckers say on face value. A large, thank you, first name, last name, said a large part of the population will go missing and they going to say it was aliens. Yeah. Yeah. They can do that. Oh, yeah, maybe they got abducted combined with, but I'm saying I would believe they want to do straight up like shooting missiles down or some shit, lasers from the sky type of shit. Fuck some shit up, like really fucking have people terrified. Like you think the fucking 9/11 was something like this is gonna, and they're gonna have to do it around the world. So these fucking holograms are gonna be showing up just like because it's all about predictive programming. So what happened in Independence Day? They had these giant fucking ships that showed up in the major cities around the world, and they just hovered over those fucking cities very ominously. You know what I mean? A little too high though to touch, you see, but close enough to where they can see it good.
They always let you know ahead of time in the movies.
All of this shit is predictive programming. All of this shit is, a lot of it is planted in your mind from movies. Like the reason why we believe that space and shit is real is probably from things like Star Trek and Star Wars. Those were the two that like really stepped it up with their CGI game and all of that made outer space look like, oh, so that's what it really looks like out there. Because they've tried from the beginning of when they were not even talking on film to try to like make a representation of what they thought space looked like. You know what I mean? And what it would look like if a rocket shot into space and all of this type of shit. But I'm telling you, motherfuckers got trinked when fucking Star Wars came. I mean, when Star Trek came out, that was probably the first one where it's like, oh shit, like that shit looks crazy, But then that still looked kind of fake, you know what I mean? But then when the technology got even better, and then when the Star Wars came out, whoa, you couldn't tell niggas after Star Wars that outer space and aliens and all of that type of shit wasn't real. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm telling you, and most people, if they really look back, they'll realize that a lot of their belief in that type of shit probably was solidified after watching a movie like fucking Star Wars.
Yeah. Speaking of Star Wars, I was a fan, so you can also see the
2001
difference.
Space Odyssey. I'm sorry, that was one too.